Situated in the West Karbi Anglong Plateau, Umswai Valley is about 80 to 90 kilometers from Guwahati via the NH27 and Nelly Umpanai Road. A region that is a home to the Hill Tiwa tribe. Umswai Valley is made up of three villages: Amsai Penum, Shikdamakha and Bormarjong. This is Sikdamakha village. In Tiwa, the word Sikdamakha means hillock of traps. According to a local folklore, ghosts used to trap humans here. The village is now one of the cleanest in Assam. Sikdamakha was named the cleanest village on 25th September 2016 by the state government and the Public Health Department. Later on 15th October 2016, the Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council declared Sikdamakha as the cleanest village of West Karbi Anglong district. Indeed, a picturesque village with lush greenery has a lot to teach. All the villagers here, no matter their age, are mindful of hygiene and cleanliness, and no one litters the road or their houses. Each household has its own organic garden with seasonal flowers, fruits and vegetables. Sikdamakha, with the Christian majority, has a literacy rate of 85.9% with a total population of 480 to 500 residents. Thanks to the Catholic missionaries and its educational establishments, that has developed the Tiwa community and Sikdamakha as a whole, giving them a proper identity. This is Saint Anthony's Catholic Church, one of the Sikdamakha's oldest church. Tourism has also been introduced to this region as a result of receiving the status of the cleanest village in Assam. This is Priscilla Maslai's homestay and the garden around it, which she has been maintaining all these years. As you can see how difficult it is for her to fetch water from the nearby man-made community well. Thanks to her for hosting us at their homestay. Auntie, it is silk, no?
Itu khabuna, apni khabuna na khai.
Khai.
Khai. Moi bonai din de. Dinot bhat bonabo lage na na lage.
Aji dinot lunch na lage niki auntie?
Na lage.
Na lage.
Evening.
Rati dinner korim aru.
Dinot kut khabo?
Dinot etia Bormarjong jao sao ki hoy tate.
Apone lokote kunu ba ase?
Ami tinjone jam. Auntie, etu apiso boil koribo no etu?
Juiot
no mane etu jonto silk tu je ulabo etu boil kori pin ase single kene threads ulabo no sericulture boli koisu
apni khai na
ya khai
moi bonai din dai
sure auntie Early in the morning, it didn't stop Priscilla Maslai's daughter from keeping the garden clean, even in the poor weather condition. Let's hear Priscilla Maslai giving us a little insight into what her village and homestay are like.
Anglo Shikdamakha ne mojo aksiventa homestay to na marki aropi goton mande ang sai akpariwani singo sai mangang ar kunana siwa ko manga aro jalan hana pi mande hibur ang amuci pol budi osa ko ang manga tuyani ang sai agi nakli ang tham hakuna ka aro chini cry test po clean village manani kore pana pilek agi ni mahanya ka akpari ka aro chini cry city nya ebe chini area kenchalo Tiwa Karbi rabo sokolo akpari ka aro kunana siwa ko manga aro akchinya ayar kaldo isi thaya kun lo sing hongliu kon mande ang polkai dong ar sokol bo kraites no ha ko safari na musi sokol bo solong bo lokai ageni tini na hungana kanya ka ithani panado singbo konong mahalo solong na ano bo kon mande ang akalai dong isi matre de ang sewa ostom aro himon malgo pose mande bo ang hibura musi chai ostom ibe sing cry ne clean village manado ibe swas parat una nayane aki panalo sing cry go ak siwan thalo puri roi phanabo pa rade phanabo sokol kurla panhain chumani panabo sing sigaya pujeya tongo Sing kraites subsequent thana pun gaise sing sawa sula go ereo aro dua go krayo wa go ton gaibo tibur go kodaro safalo tonamano aro marat marengo masurao ba misrao go krai ni phana belek thaijing lo tonamano kon mande singe ak phana bo pasewa kusiwa tongo sebedo sorkare sigayo siane phana lo singe krayo ai chokha pure phana lo ang dam ha ko sigaya puja ko ang man pigang aro ai tawal lage do ang uthong lo kining mugudi lo himun plaza ni sin go ang nugang sewa pangai aro ang Oti mati bariulo pari manolo ang tui gobo kumrai gobo kungru gobo ang mandong ar pimun gobo ang guti ba sagar chakang ngai bo haje waturi do ang pimun go chongos mande pibura lo kodara piwara wa musilo ang chongos dong ar ben mana ai siba kum garden dong ang pimun gobo hodai lo alayo ar konong sokong lo aino kodara piu
In about 2 kilometers distance from Sikdamakha, the other village called Bormarjong is located, another Tiwa settlement. The sheer greenery was breathtaking and soothing at the same time. Perhaps the greener color was caused by less pollution. These farms are what bring sustainability to our land. Cultivation keeps the soil fertile, makes it greener, makes the area more oxygen rich, and enhances food production. The monolithic rock structure in the middle of this paddy fields caught our attention as we explored this village. Early Tiwa religious practices likely involved erecting such rock structures and worshipping them. Exactly, this is not what we understand and we have no concrete answers to it. There seems to be a majority of people in this village who still practice their traditional rituals. During a search for an ethnic house, we came across this rural stay built by the villagers in a traditional style. It seems it was funded by an NGO to promote tourism. Let's hear what this local resident has to say about this village and their culture.
Sebai, si be kraindo Bormarjong, binung krai, aru si pampolam, ikuri suidaton, amri duaramla nemojo penibana aru, sing tau hebe no ho hago aru yarelo lua ne aru sinjane be unu asane aru hebe ko yarel sinyone pelek aboret sinyon ja pen mana ibe dong do ranu nisal ksia si ageni chadi bidi kra tini ajwa bin tini mahalo ibe mun go sinjua sieng do ibe are ibe to ibe kra dong do but pirine tine siwanda kra ibe Bormarjong lo pegan kun si ibe kra ko konong chaima asung do sing pigarina panjen kun peg model sing grida ar pegan kra bo sai plus ka plasane kun ar si ibe no ha ko osang do kone palji bana pegan kun sola musindri lo kona stong aro hida mahaji di si no ha thau nim nu di bo pigal thau aro agat ne phajat ne bo si kandishuri pigal thau pegan kun hibi mun ko chare sing chakhala pa plawa punya hibi bon ko no ha ko higa mari mene thakai do si she shat tiwaro chadi sabo muk thau nam thau PCC.
In the aftermath of the corona pandemic, this rural stay has been left empty with no tourists. হ'ব একো জোতা নিব নোৱাৰি ন মই বাহিৰতে থাকিম Well, this is the third and the last village entitled to be Amsai Penum. This is where we found this community hall. It's called Dekachang, or we can call it Samadhi in Tiwa language. The Tiwas are one of the indigenous tribes from Assam, mainly divided into two subgroups, namely the Hill Tiwas and the Plain Tiwas. Their population is not only settled in Assam, we can also find them in our neighboring state Meghalaya. Now, Dekachang means bachelor's dormitory. Mainly a festival named Khelchawa is celebrated here in this barrack. This festival is actually observed to commemorate the efforts of young boys turning into adults. It is completely a male-dominated affair in the matrilineal society. In Tiwa, Wali means village and Loro means chief. So basically, in each wali, we'll find a loro who looks after the religious and the judicial duties. In every village, we will find a samadhi or a dekachang too. Young aged between 10 to 14 years will enroll themselves for the festival mentioned earlier. The loro gives them different tasks from the range of activities, which even include duties like earning money and learning hunting skills. Here even rituals like marking of respect to their local deities are performed. Lamparaja is a collective name for a local deity. Indeed, the Umswai valley is most beautiful and nostalgic. We do not want to skip a part about the residents. They are very much hardworking and generous people. In short, we can say that the Tiwa community residing in this valley is quite benevolent. Along with them, we were lucky enough to meet some friendly creatures too. Ah, 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 ah. Oi, 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 oi. Kim, ready? Oi. Hello. 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 After exploring most parts of the Umswai valley, we have witnessed quite a development taking place in these areas. The term development does not only refer towards the economic development, but towards the development in most aspects of their routine life. Education, mindset, tourism, etc. are just a few examples. An evening before traveling back home, while sitting on this front porch, we discussed the issues impacting tourism in this part of the Karbi Anglong plateau. Now let's talk about the drawbacks. Despite having one of the cleanest villages of Assam, there is no proper road connectivity. We are forced to say this from our experience because Umswai Valley is only 35 kilometers away from Nelly, and literally it takes 2.5 hours to reach the desired destination due to the substandard road condition. Another issue is the power connection. Umswai Valley receives electricity for only around 8 hours a day. Now let's talk about an insight provided to us by the locals here. Guess each and every one of you have not forgotten the Shikdamakha mob lynching incident. Assam had lost 2 innocent souls that day. It was on June 8, 2018. The locals believe that this incident is also affecting tourism in this area till date. According to them, people are afraid to visit Karbi Anglong due to some of the fake social media outlets. Karbi Anglong is just a victim of it, particularly the Umswai Valley. This is another reason behind the downfall of tourism here. Third and the last issue is the corona pandemic, which resulted in a downfall of tourism in the entire Umswai Valley. These are some few issues from our experience after exploring this valley and after talking to the residents. But the truth and the reality is that whoever is watching this video will sure want to visit this place someday and promote tourism for this community for their better development in the near future. And we hope that these issues and drawbacks get resolved someday. Please visit them. They are all as normal as us. Thank you.